Okay. Do it.
We just got press for day one from either the Scotsman or the List, but she's freelance, so we don't know which one she'll publish on. The show has to be so good, day one, which is fine. In a new venue that was not performed in for a year, and certainly never performed this show in, and you know we'll have 1 hour tech before this particular show.
Edinburgh. Edinburgh. I can't. Edinburgh.
So we got to the airport. We got to our gate. We're leaving at 10:30. Then we're reading our books. Now we're leaving at 11:30. Then we're reading our books. Now we're leaving at midnight. Then we're leaving at midnight from a different gate. We were at gate F8, Fate, and now we're at gate E. What number is it?
E17.
E17. E17. So an auspicious start to our. I got Mr. Cardboard in the bag. We got the bag where we keep Mr. Cardboard. We've got some granola, berries. So spirits are high. Things couldn't be any worse.
Guess how many I have.
Try to like make us feel sad for you when we're asking. Like it's like funny like when the light's on, you're sympathetic, and then when the light is off, you're creepy.
Yeah.
Guess how many I have.
4.
Yeah, grinning up. What noise you doing about?
Well, like this is Harlequin-esque.
And you cat again.
Guess how many I have. What's that in fingers?
This many.
What?
This many.
What is that? Invisible. What did you say?
This many.
Oh.
No, I shouldn't show it, should I? Because I don't want people.
You're tilting the plate up a lot, and it looks less birthday.
Yeah.
It's like
You need to sort of say that, but you can't. I mean, can you see? Like, what do you see when you did it? Can you see birthday cake? Does it read as birthday cake right now?
Then lights will come up.
What's your name?
See the smile. Your
You
birthday.
know what day it is?
It's your birthday.
How did you know?
Hi.
One pound coin. Fantastic.
Oh, look at this. I got one of these.
Double.
She can use the name Mel. What name should I use? You'll come? Okay, we're just right outside.
We are going to Pleasance Courtyard to see Casey's show Virtuoso. It's one of those shows that takes place in the Night of Drama slot, so it'd be hard to see later. I'm not going to hold anybody to doing their best show on a preview. We have this cardboard with us. No real place to put it at the moment. Maybe we walk by Potter Row, see if it's on our way. See if we can't cross our fingers and store it. I don't know.
No, I think that's a good idea.
Like if we put it in the yurt and then get there early, it'll maybe still be there. Or like be close. I don't know. It's a thought. It's a kind of that my arms came up with that idea. My arms were like, hey, I got an idea. I said, not a bad idea, arms. We'll see. No promises.
But from like my perspective,
It's a kind of like endurance
I get stuff
feat,
like
really, to
stuff all the time.
a whole month of
Run
shows.
tests, a lot of airports.
Jill's making a documentary, making a documentary about me. No one else.
In that blue bag, I need to put the instruments.
Okay.
So these all kind of go in this bag.
I couldn't tell if you wanted me to play that I'm gonna nut on that guy over and over again, or if you wanted me to switch this down. That's my favorite one. There's a feature on QLab where instead of like stopping it and then restarting the queue, you can just pause it. So you'd be like, the rest still, take it off and put it back and go unwritten. And that costs $400.
Really? What?
Yeah, it costs $400 to do that in QLab. To pause a song and then keep going where it was. Say, it's only a paper moon.
Yeah, you were like, I've got something in my hat. You won't see it, but if you did, you would hate it.
Yeah. Something to give me a little excitement to pull it out, to give me joy.
It's like it undercuts the landslide rule, I feel.
Oh, really?
Because the cups being on the head and like not really being acknowledged. There's kind of a party happening.
We explore.
Yeah.
What do you think about the door stuff? And then there's an exit.
Yeah, I'm much happier with those, but I also think that you can still be listening better there.
There was one where I was like, I want to exit this way because it's the way Huxley exited.
Yeah.
But then I knew you were on that. No, I think.
No, I stood out of the way both times.
Yeah.
Because I could hear you coming, so I was making sure I was out of the way.
From yesterday, you playing really well and you sort of being like laggy to the opposite.
Me not being sensitive to the audience or to.
To like the audience laughing. Like you were quite sensitive to each other, I thought. And you were sort of like goading him to do the thing again.
Yeah.
Whereas I actually think he was being really sensitive today and knowing when to do.
Are you hitting me because I was a good boy? Or?
Yeah, you were really good today.
If you start ranking the instances of the shows, that gets in the way of you achieving that platonic ideal, which is something which can never happen.
No, you guys ignore the camera. Ignore the camera.
Yeah.
Ignore the camera. Pretend it's not, you gotta pretend it's not there. You gotta really pretend it's.
You gotta pretend it's not there.
I'm pretending it's not there.
Wait, you
gotta pretend it's not there. What?
You want to get a coffee here?
I don't think it's open.
Yeah, can I get a sweetener in the latte?
I can see it between the 12th and the 14th because of Jera.
Is Jera on all month?
He's got like a couple. He's got 1 day off, and I'm taking 2 days off from him as well.
We need to get Zulu Delia shirts.
I've texted Amanda about it. All of them? If you want, yeah. I got one. You want some?
If you really do that.
It's like there's a lot of stressors on it. Is new space, and also the space wasn't really set up, so it wasn't like a theater space. There wasn't carpet. There wasn't like it wasn't dark. There's a bunch of sunlight, and that's also just like getting used to entrances, exits.
I wanna know why Jill won't interview me.
I just started talking. Today's show compared to yesterday's show. I mean, it's just night and day. It's like I gotta remind myself that the people who saw it yesterday enjoyed it. But just like totally different kind of show, you know, where people are like quiet and like, this is a nice show, versus, you know,
We can go that way, I think, or we can try going this way.
Yeah, let's try this. Versus us going 15 minutes over because people keep fucking laughing. Great show. And it was alive.
And we had so many people for the first time.
So many people for the first time. Worth paying Christian.
Oh, yeah.
He's really good. What a nice part of Edinburgh I've never walked through.
Yeah. I saw the coolest looking seagull earlier today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's pretty beautiful by itself, but it's like, would have been nice to like really be fucking funny.
I hear you. But it was funny.
Yeah, it wasn't. Again,
It wasn't like a flop.
Oh, it's gonna get noisy.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Like pitch number one, I think it should just be like a spray water bottle.
A spray water bottle.
For the duct tape.
For the tape gun.
For the tape gun. It doesn't have to be like a super powerful spray. You know, it's just like a mist.
I think it's a really good idea because that bit hasn't been getting much.
Well, also the whole show hasn't been getting. We have a really difficult time like making theater, which I think the show is primarily like a theater show, and when we did it in theaters, it was like killing.
Yeah.
We already have the moment where I get wet.
Where?
When we wash the faces.
Well, that's what I was saying. The moment he could spray you in the face and you could spray yourself with like the gun and then wipe it off.
Okay.
It's just an idea to change it up.
Yeah.
I think a change up could be, even just for a show, would be quite good for us anyway.
He's giving us notes like he thinks this is a work in progress, and it's not. And I felt shitty that I showed something to an audience where they went away thinking, oh, I can't wait until it's good, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you know, there's 19 more shows left of this run. I feel confident that those are all going to be good, and like all three of you have got to have that hope as well. And like we said, you just got to figure out how to make that happen. Like, I can't tell you how to make your body in the best shape that it's going to be in to do the shows as good as you can every day, but you've got to do it. It's just an hour a day. It's not much to ask.
Just have a Red Bull right before and go fucking crazy.
I kind of want to do that.
Oh! Sorry to point.
I can try to pick up Red Bull.
That was a note that I need to give you. When you pour the can into the bowl, can you put that back in your pocket? Putting it on the floor is bad.
If it still has water in it, if it's like an actual liquid death, I can't do anything. I really wanted to fling it like it was the ear, and then I was like,
you did the same thing I did.
And then I was like, I have no idea what sound that'll make. Amanda is literally sitting right in front of me, and then I was like, I've been thinking too long. Boop.
Is it helpful if I do this?
Like you have paper or something in the hand.
I have to do something.
No. Do you?
But I don't have a pillowcase.
Oh, you can use mine. I haven't been using it.
Oh, scar!
How do you feel about how our shows have been going?
I think we'll get better.
Mm-hmm.
You said I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Oh, yeah. Huh?
You said I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Not allowed to talk negatively about the shows, maybe. But this is a safe space. You can talk about it. Yeah.
We had a really good show yesterday, and it feels like, it felt like after the show, it's just gonna be a skyrocket from there. We had a reviewer in, and they're gonna write a separate review. And now I'm like, oh, I'm sleepy. What if we do another bad show?
Yeah, they could.
Yeah.
I think they're fine. I think, you know, I don't think the show names or the characters' names are going to be written on our gravestones, which is a nice thing as well. I think it's a bit of freedom. I think it's our first time doing a full run at Fringe, and I think it's nice to do it with a show that is just nice.
Yeah.
And that can be frustrating too, to do a show that is, like, at its best, nice.
How do you feel about Will being gone? And what was it like having him here?
Having Will here, I don't know, maybe Will has an effect on Levi. I really like having Will around. It's like a nice critical eye. It's a buffer between Levi and I if we disagree on something. But also, he left and we had a great show. You know? The scoreboard doesn't lie. I cried every night. I cried.
I don't know what I'm going to do without it for a week. You know, actually, the shows are being better since he's gone.
We have only had one. So.
Without him in the audience, we could be free. No, but no, I love Will. He great to have him back.
It's their show now. Like, they don't need me there every day. So
It's like an electric
bad. I think they can just sort of work that out for themselves, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I thought.
Yeah, I did. You took caffeine this morning.
You want to get coffee?
Fucking need coffee.
My priority is coffee, and then the show.
Probably need to figure out something better for sleep, because I'm missing the social aspect of Fringe.
I mean, I am under a little bit more of a time constraint, I think, because of the visa stuff.
What's the visa stuff?
The work, you know. If we can get some good reviews this year, amazing. If we can get a solo transfer, great. That would actually be stupid of them, but yeah, great. Just stuff to accumulate in a portfolio that you can put to the art council to say, hey, I'm a promising individual. Can I stay in this country, please?
Maybe I want to do fewer Night of Drama shows.
At the moment, I'm like, am I making art because I enjoy it, or am I making it because I don't want to, because I'm after this visa, because I have lots of friends and I enjoy the tumult of the UK.
Levi. Levi, you forgot his keys.
I live on machine in a concrete storage space. Set a number combination with no meaning on its face. They only for no one believes music. Leave it by though. The Simon market's going. The Keystone for its running. Will be goodbye item. So practice being free. No one anticipates the rush. The breezy feeling of the trees. Crush. At the end of things where the sound
I feel like we've hit a very comfortable place.
Yeah, like if it stayed at this level,
it would be fine, but we would make money.
If the trajectory is, it's just like this many people increasing as well.
I think we do have to like continue to work really hard if we want things to grow. I think if we continue it the way that we're doing it, it will probably, it would be very slow growth. It wouldn't, wouldn't get us where I know you guys would be.
So what are those things that we can do to pop off?
Well, I think having a good show every time, which means showing up, being there 30 minutes before show.
I was talking to Will yesterday, and I was just like, I feel like the show's getting a couple % sloppier every day. And he just says what the obvious truth is, which is just like, you have to really ground yourself in the knowledge that this is the first time everybody is going to see, like anybody is going to see the show. Yeah. And it might be the only time they see it. And so just tell the story.
A little cappuccino. Little cappuccino. It's like a breakfast chocolate,
Oh, yum.
And then he was like,
I can't record you? What about...
Yeah, please don't record me.
What about now?
Whatever you do, it's fine, but don't record me, okay? But don't record me.
No, stop.
I think it's much more interesting now having the perspective of being a parent to young adults who are in the creative process, and so having more of an empathy to the people who are choir, the people who are doing the art, the people who are processing their past trauma. It's an interesting, different fringe now than what I perceived before when it was
just shows
purely as a purveyor of theater and art and performance and not identifying with the performers.
How has your trip been, Lewis? How are you really...
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize. What were you asking?
I was saying,
don't record me, but what were you asking?
I'm saying, how has your trip been?
It's a little late, Miles. And you have to say goodbye. Goodbye, lover! I'm sorry. Okay. But the crops have all dried up. You only had to say goodbye. There's no life left for me here, lover. This is good. I wish I could stay, but I can't. I'll miss you, lover. Take a seat now. Zoe. You're right. What? Oh, don't aim for the face, please.
I refuse.
Please stay. I have to go. I have to go, lover. But I'll be so lonely. Goodbye. Sweet little dog, Zoe. This is sweet little dog. Show us the dog getting a treat. And now do the dog doing a trick. Was that a spin? Very good. We'll remember this dog. One more spin. Okay. One more spin. Well, it's not going to be worth it. It's not going to be worth it. All right, try. One more. Quickly. You take your time, take your vote. Wait, oh my God, what's happening? All right. We will give you the show that you want. However, I cannot anticipate this being interesting.
Tell your friends.
The show only works if the character's life force is sustained through the show, and it just wasn't because he let the dream die.
No, I did. 100%. I wish you had come into the one like yesterday or the day before. Well, I had a feeling that today would not be.
Well, maybe that's why it wasn't.
Yeah, a little self-fulfilling prophecy, yeah. I mean, yeah, it probably was.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like we felt that way before the show.
I absolutely did.
Because I was really excited to have a good show. I felt like we had gotten on the same page, and I was really...
I thought we had too. I mean, that conversation this morning really it was sad.
Yeah.
It made me feel very, very sad. Doing the show was just like, alright, well, I'm wrong. Whatever I do is wrong.
Yeah, I really felt like we were on the same page. And
you felt that today?
But before the show, when you were excited about doing it in Japan,
yeah,
and we were like, let's have a beautiful moment in theater.
No, it was good up until about the baby. And then I was like, oh, I've been abandoned. I really felt like, I felt maybe like you did yesterday, where I was like, oh, I've been left behind.
Even if there's interpersonal tension, you got to disperse it to be able to do the show as well as you can.
I feel like that was very playful and light, and you know, but you say it's sticky and heavy, and you know, it was bad.
That's not.
And so to come into the next, it was very negative. You were like, pretty disregarding.
I feel like I say words, and then you have your own idea of what I'm saying, and don't listen to what I'm saying, because I'm not trying to be negative. I'm trying to communicate. Yesterday I was...
Also, if the show has been like it was today, there are elements of it which were sticky and negative.
Oh no, the show hasn't been like that today.
Whereas the original... It was so serious.
Yeah, because
a very serious moment. What? Because a very serious moment.
But apparently other shows have been doing it, and people shows have been doing it. I really was like in the
It's amazing how the boys can be having a note session. It'd be really intense in terms of I don't feel seen, I don't feel heard, I'm not hearing you, this is how I feel, this is how I feel, la 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 la. They end up on the same page, they still acknowledge that they love each other, and we move on to a new show tomorrow.
Piece of me, I think my demon me, chasing relentlessly, so high and I don't know why. Our love is Germany, why are you my Lebanese? Our love is struggling, our love who's our way.
They were making a film of that then, and there's a director who's kind of in the room with them. Across as such a wank. I think that's me, that's my role in this. One of its strengths as a show is it does have a story to it. I think a lot of Clown sort of neglects the plot aspect of things. And actually was speaking to a friend about this. I think the most successful Clown shows in my mind are things where they have a sense of story and it's told through characters, and you really care for the characters, that by the end are kind of a bit sad that the thing has come to an end. Maybe because of that, it means that
is what I would say if I was trying to be funny.
the show isn't the funniest show we could have made, but I also think I'm pretty happy with that, because the stuff I really like to watch is stuff which has both comedy and drama, and I think when you have both, it slightly means that
they both mean more.
Yeah, they mean more.
Anyone have any feelings they want to share before the last show?
I have a chest infection. That's why I'm breathing through the straw. Just for the archive.
It's also why he's on vocal rest.
Yeah, boys.
Geronimo.
I'll say some words.
That wasn't some words, that was just one word.
Tiles. Ineffable.
I couldn't F that.
Jill, say some words.
Turmeric. Hopscotch.
Hey, that's my word. You can't say that word.
No.
That's not my word. I actually don't think you can capture what I have.
But that's off the record.
Yeah.
This is off the record. You can't use any of this.
Can I say some words?
Yeah.
Oh, cracker. This is off the record, right?
Yeah, it's off the
Like make a lot of space in your mouth. Like you're yawning, and then send it like
Meniscus.
warming up those lymph nodes.
You got that on camera? I have a very weak gag reflex.
That straw was like barely in your mouth.
I know. It's very. It's in the mind. That's it. And hey, if I may say some more words for the record, I'd like to.
No, that's off the record.
Okay. I don't know.
How about I say something and then you tell me if it's on or off the record?
Yeah.
I love soup.
On the record. Off the record.
Off the record, yeah.
And if I may say something, I don't think blind people should be reviewed by children.
On the record.
Magnolia.
On the record. And then you go like this to zoom out and like this to zoom in.
Jill. Wait, then who's filming it?
Who's driving the bus? I never saw them at all until I met you.
Where are you going, Jill?
Going around. Steaming going around.
Different vowels also.
Should I like? Oh, you left a big mark.
No.
It's perfect now.
You've got such greasy lips.
I know, I put some balm on them. I didn't mean to fully kiss, but you're looking so nice today, Will.
Thank you.
Did I get it?
Okay.
I got a microfiber somewhere.
Yeah.
Miles, I love you.
Will, I love you too.
Levi, I love you.
Darling, I've always known. I love you too.
Jill, I love you.
I love you too, Will.
Camera, I love you.
I don't love you, camera.
No.
But I love you, Jill.
I love you too, Miles.
And Levi, I love you.
Miles, I love you.
Say it's only a paper moon sailing over a cardboard sea, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Yes, it's only a canvas sky hanging over a muslin tree, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without